Did you know your garden could be hiding a secret? A secret to incredible show-stopping fall decor. Casadoro. Genius Life Hacks Fall Garden Decor Sculpture Ideas. You won't believe this actually worked.
Hey there, garden gurus. Are you ready to ditch the boring store-bought decor and transform your backyard into an autumn masterpiece? Today, we're diving into some truly genius fall garden decor sculpture ideas that are so clever, you'll wonder why you didn't think of them sooner. We're taking Pottery Barn's classic elegance and giving it a brilliant DIY twist. This is not your average garden makeover. This is a full-blown outdoor living space transformation. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks complicated. But trust me, it's not. Just sit back and let the inspiration flow. We've saved all the nitty-gritty details, the specific materials, the must-have tools, and a full step-by-step guide for the very end of this video. So stick with us, because this is the ultimate backyard makeover on a budget you've been searching for. You won't want to miss a single trick. From cozy and rustic to sleek and modern, we've compiled over 300 stunning combinations. Get ready to have your mind blown as we unveil 20 brilliant themes and over 40 unique concepts that will completely elevate your garden. These aren't just ideas, they're smart, sustainable gardening tips that will make your space the envy of the entire neighborhood. One. Harvest Moon Lanterns. Gourd and lantern hanging sculpture. Forget boring lanterns on the patio table. We're taking Pottery Barn's beautiful metal lanterns and giving them a vertical upgrade. Fill them to the brim with a cheerful assortment of tiny ornamental gourds, rustic bittersweet vines, and a magical string of LED fairy lights. Then, simply hang them from a tree branch using some rustic twine. This glowing masterpiece symbolizes the warmth of the harvest season and is a fantastic example of a low-maintenance garden design that looks absolutely breathtaking, especially as evening falls. Corn husk and candle lantern sculpture. Let's get a little more earthy. Grab a Pottery Barn candle lantern and turn it into a harvest totem. Artfully arrange dried corn husks and vibrant Indian corn around the inside, securing them with a bit of invisible wire. Pop in a flameless LED candle for that perfect, safe glow. This sculpture celebrates the earth's bounty and the warmth of home. It's an easy high-end garden DIYs for less that will make your garden feel incredibly special and inviting without costing a fortune. Two. Pumpkin Patch Chandelier. Tiny pumpkin and branch chandelier. Who says chandeliers are only for dining rooms? Let's bring that elegance outdoors. Find a sturdy rustic branch to use as your base. Suspend an array of miniature pumpkins and painted gourd ornaments from it using thin wire. The trick? Add some of Pottery Barn's decorative hooks for a touch of refined elegance. This whimsical piece is a playful take on autumn and a clever DIY garden decor for small spaces that adds vertical charm and a whole lot of personality. Faux pumpkin and lead chandelier. For a modern twist, grab an old metal light fixture frame. Attach lightweight faux pumpkins to it and drill tiny holes to insert LED lights. This is a brilliant DIY garden hacks project that creates a glowing centerpiece perfect for evening parties. It symbolizes innovation and proves that fall decor can be both classic and wonderfully unexpected, creating a stunning visual that will leave your guests speechless. 3. Golden Leaf Wind Chime. Metal leaf and bead wind chime. Let the wind create your fall symphony. Repurpose a large Pottery Barn metal leaf wall decor piece as the central element. Attach smaller metal leaf ornaments and vibrant, autumnal-colored glass beads to it with fine wire. The gentle chimes will whisper of the changing seasons. This is an elegant way to create a minimalist garden aesthetic that delights both the eyes and the ears, making your garden a serene and beautiful sanctuary. Wooden leaf and twine wind chime. For a more rustic, organic feel, grab a wooden ring from an old Pottery Barn wreath. Attach dozens of small wooden leaf cutouts with varying lengths of rustic twine. The leaves will sway and tangle naturally in the breeze. This piece represents the raw beauty of the forest and is a fantastic recycled materials garden crafts idea. It adds a soothing, natural soundscape that makes your garden feel truly alive. (4) Cascading Acorn Totem. Stacked acorn and rustic jar totem. Create a striking totem with Pottery Barn's glass jars. Stack them up, securing them with a strong adhesive, and fill each with a different size of acorns and pine cones. Top it off with a large, decorative acorn. This sculpture is a tribute to nature's incredible potential and a stunning DIY garden hacks idea. It creates a beautiful layered display that showcases the simple, understated elegance of natural elements in a big way. Painted acorn and wreath totem. This one is pure luxury on a dime. Take a series of Pottery Barn wreaths and stack them. From the inside of each, hang a collection of large hand-painted wooden acorns in metallic gold, copper, and bronze. This totem signifies the richness of life and the cycle of renewal. It's a perfect example of high-end garden DIYs for less, turning simple craft supplies into a truly personalized and magnificent piece of garden art. (5) Wheat sheaf sculpture. Wheat sheaf and ribbon sculpture. Nothing says harvest like a beautiful wheat sheaf. Grab a large bundle and tie it with rich velvet ribbons in shades of burgundy, rust, and mustard. Use a sturdy Pottery Barn decorative urn as the base to hold it upright. This sculpture symbolizes prosperity and is an incredibly easy garden ideas project that makes a dramatic, textural statement. It's a touch of sophisticated elegance that will make your garden feel grand and full of life. Wheat sheaf and sunflower sculpture. Let's add some sunshine to the harvest. Combine a large wheat sheaf with oversized artificial sunflowers and dried corn stalks. Secure them together and display them prominently in a chic Pottery Barn galvanized metal bucket. This piece is a symbol of joy and vitality. It's a fantastic budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive, proving that you can create a high-impact, luxurious-looking display without the high-end price tag. 6. Burlap Harvest Orb. Burlap and Branch Orb Sculpture. This one is all about texture and organic charm. Take some flexible branches or grapevine wreaths to form a large orb. Wrap the orb in strips of burlap, leaving some spots exposed to create a rustic look. Tuck in some dried lavender or straw for extra flair. This sculpture represents the cozy, homespun feeling of autumn and is a great recycled materials garden crafts project that adds a touch of natural beauty to your space. Burlap and Light Orb Sculpture. Let's make that orb glow. After wrapping your orb in burlap, simply insert a string of solar-powered fairy lights or a few small Pottery Barn lanterns inside. This glowing sphere symbolizes the light we find in the changing seasons and is a clever DIY garden hacks project. It transforms a simple rustic material into a magical glowing sculpture that will captivate everyone who sees it after dark. Seven. Twig Fence Sculpture. Twig fence and vine sculpture. Need a screen with style? Take some old Pottery Barn fence panels and weave thin, flexible twigs and dried vines through the slats. Secure them with twine to create a dense, textured screen. This sculpture represents the interconnectedness of nature and is a great vertical garden ideas for urban homes. It adds privacy and visual interest without taking up a ton of precious ground space. Twig fence and dried flower sculpture. Add some color to that fence. Weave in bundles of dried flowers like hydrangeas and straw flowers, along with small decorative gourds. This beautiful piece is a nostalgic tribute to the fading beauty of summer and the rich colors of fall. It's a perfect example of a low-maintenance garden design that preserves the beauty of your summer blooms and keeps your garden looking vibrant all season long. Eight. Terracotta Pot Cascade. Stacked pot and berry cascade. Take a garden classic and turn it into art. Stack a series of different-sized Pottery Barn terracotta pots on a central support rod. Fill the pots with artificial berry branches, acorns, and pine cones, letting them spill over the sides like a waterfall. This sculpture represents the flowing abundance of the earth and is a brilliant DIY garden hacks idea that adds height and visual movement to your garden bed. Stacked pot and leaf cascade. For a dramatic color effect, stack the terracotta pots and fill them with cascading strands of artificial autumn leaves and faux moss. The leaves create a beautiful waterfall of color and texture. This piece is a beautiful symbol of the changing of the seasons and the beauty in letting go. It's a fantastic backyard makeover on a budget that creates a big visual impact with minimal effort and cost. 9. Autumn Wreath Pillar. Wreath and Branch Pillar. Why have one wreath when you can have a pillar of them? Stack 3 or 4 Pottery Barn wreaths of decreasing size on a central pole. Weave in natural elements like branches, bittersweet vines, and dried grasses. This sculpture symbolizes a strong foundation and the continuous cycle of nature. It's a creative DIY garden decor for small spaces solution that adds vertical elegance without taking up much room. Wreath and light pillar. Let's make that pillar sparkle. Stack the wreaths and wrap the entire pillar with a string of warm, outdoor LED lights. This glowing pillar represents the light and warmth we seek during the cooler months. It's a simple but effective garden lighting ideas for ambience hack that transforms a simple decor element into a magical glowing feature for your garden that will truly stand out. Gourd pyramid. Stacked gourd and vine pyramid. Let's build a masterpiece from the harvest itself. Use a wire frame or a tall garden stake as the base and stack a variety of gourds of different shapes and sizes. Weave dried grapevine and bittersweet vine around them to hold them in place. This piece represents stability and the incredible diversity of nature. It's a fantastic budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive, as it uses simple natural elements to create a grand sculptural statement. Gourd and flower pyramid. Add a pop of color to your gourd pyramid. Tuck small, dried flowers and faux autumn leaves between the gourds. Place a small solar light at the very top for a finishing touch. This sculpture symbolizes the harmony between the final blooms of summer and the beginning of fall. It's a perfect project for organic vegetable gardening for beginners, celebrating the beauty of the harvest in a truly creative way. Hay bale hedgehog. Hay bale and pine cone hedgehog. Time for something a little whimsical. Use a small hay bale and shape it into a hedgehog body. Attach pine cones to create the spikes, and use small gourds for the eyes and nose. This sculpture is a charming tribute to the creatures that prepare for winter. It's a fun and easy recycled materials garden crafts project that transforms a simple hay bale into a delightful, lifelike character for your garden. Hay bale and leaf hedgehog. For a different look, form the hedgehog body with a hay bale, but this time, attach large, colorful autumn leaves in an overlapping pattern to create the spikes. Use small wooden beads for the eyes and nose. This piece represents the natural camouflage of animals. It's a clever DIY garden hacks idea that uses easily found materials to create a festive and incredibly eye-catching sculpture. 12. Cider Barrel Sculpture. Stacked Barrel and Pumpkin Totem. Go big with this one. Take 2 old Pottery Barn cider barrels or large wooden planters and stack them. Fill the open spaces with an assortment of pumpkins, gourds, and mini hay bales. This totem is a symbol of community and the joy of the harvest. It's a brilliant low-maintenance garden design that creates an immediate rustic focal point with minimal effort and looks amazing all season long. Barrel and branch sculpture. For a more dramatic look, turn an old Pottery Barn barrel on its side and place it on a sturdy stand. Fill the barrel with tall, dried branches, bittersweet vines, and colorful faux leaves. This sculpture represents the flowing abundance of the earth. It's an excellent garden landscaping on a budget idea, turning a single large item into a stunning sculptural display that adds height and texture to your outdoor space. (13) Cranberry and jar pillar. Cranberry and candle pillar. This one is pure holiday magic. Fill several Pottery Barn glass jars or hurricane vases with fresh cranberries, water, and a floating LED candle. Stack them on a tiered stand. The red berries symbolize life, while the light represents hope and warmth. This is a mesmerizing garden lighting ideas for ambience project that creates a stunning luxurious look that's perfect for outdoor gatherings. Cranberry and vine pillar. For a more natural look, fill the jars with cranberries but weave delicate bittersweet vines and small, coiled branches throughout them. Stack the jars to create a beautiful, textured pillar. This piece is a beautiful symbol of the intertwining nature of life. It's a fantastic example of high-end garden DIYs for less, using a simple combination of natural elements and elegant glass to create a sophisticated jewel-tone display. (14) Rustic wooden stack. Wooden stack and wreath sculpture. Let's get minimalist. Stack several rough-hewn wooden blocks and place a small artificial wreath on top of each one. This sculpture represents the strength and resilience of nature. It's a perfect minimalist garden aesthetic project, using simple, geometric shapes and natural textures to create a clean, modern, and visually striking sculpture that looks incredibly chic and effortless. Wooden stack and succulent sculpture. This one is for all the plant lovers out there. Stack the same wooden blocks in a pyramid shape. Drill small holes in the top of each block and plant a variety of hardy fall-colored succulents in them. This piece symbolizes enduring life and adaptability. It's an excellent DIY garden hacks idea that combines reclaimed wood with living plants, creating a dynamic and incredibly low-maintenance sculpture. 15. Birch Log Totem. Birch log and lead totem. Bring the magic of the forest to your garden. Stack several clean birch logs, securing them with a strong adhesive. Drill holes in the logs and insert small, battery-operated LED lights. This totem represents the light and hope found in nature. It's a clever garden lighting ideas for ambience project that transforms simple logs into a magical glowing sculpture, perfect for illuminating a pathway. Birch log and dried flower totem. For a more delicate look, stack the birch logs and tuck dried flowers like hydrangeas and straw flowers into the cracks and crevices. This sculpture is a nostalgic tribute to the fading beauty of summer. It's a stunning example of DIY garden decor for small spaces, as it uses natural elements to create a beautiful vertical display that adds both texture and color, making a big visual impact. (16) Galvanized bucket sculpture. Stacked bucket and pumpkin totem. This is where rustic meets modern. Stack 3 different sized Pottery Barn galvanized metal buckets, securing them together. Fill each bucket with a colorful assortment of pumpkins and gourds. This totem is a symbol of abundance and rustic charm. It's a fantastic backyard makeover on a budget idea, turning simple metal buckets into a grand, sculptural display that looks both sleek and cozy. Stacked bucket and hay totem. Let's get traditional. Stack the galvanized buckets and fill each with small hay bales and dried corn stalks. Tuck colorful ribbons or burlap between the bales for a pop of color. This sculpture represents the hard work and bounty of the harvest season. It's a great low-maintenance garden design project that creates a grand textural statement with minimal effort and looks incredible all season. (17) Old tool sculpture. Old tool and vine sculpture. Give an old tool a new purpose. Take an old Pottery Barn garden tool, like a rake, and plant it in the ground. Weave bittersweet vines and dried ivy up and around the handle and head. This sculpture is a tribute to the hard work of gardening and is a brilliant recycled materials garden crafts idea. It gives a new purpose to an old item and adds a touch of unique personal charm to your space. Old tool and flower sculpture. Let's turn that tool into a blooming masterpiece. Take an old tool and attach small faux flower heads and dried leaves to the head and handle. This piece is a beautiful symbol of the cycle of growth. It's a great example of DIY garden hacks that transforms a simple functional object into a piece of art, blending the utilitarian with the aesthetic and adding a touch of whimsical nostalgia. 18. Cornstalk and Branch Archway. Cornstalk and Vine Archway. Create a dramatic entrance to your fall garden. Use 2 sturdy Pottery Barn garden stakes or trellises as the base of an archway. Tie tall, dried cornstalks and bittersweet vines to the stakes to create a natural rustic arch. This archway is a welcoming path into the heart of autumn and is a stunning outdoor living space transformation that will make your garden feel magical and inviting. Cornstalk and Ribbon Archway. Add a little celebration to that archway. Tie colorful, fall-themed ribbons and fabric strips to the arch. The ribbons will flutter in the breeze, creating a beautiful sense of movement and joy. This archway is a playful tribute to the wind and the vibrant colors of the season. It's a brilliant DIY garden hacks idea that adds a dynamic and cheerful element to your garden, perfect for a festive gathering. (19) Pine Cone Wreath Totem. Pine cone and berry wreath totem. Stack your way to a stunning totem. Take 3 different-sized Pottery Barn pine cone wreaths and stack them on a central pole. Tuck artificial red berry sprigs and small leaves into the wreaths. This totem represents strength and fruitfulness. It's an excellent backyard makeover on a budget idea, turning a common decoration into a grand, sculptural display that looks far more intricate and expensive than it is. Pine Cone and Gourd Wreath Totem. Let's add some harvest bounty to the totem. Stack the same pine cone wreaths and nest miniature gourds and tiny pumpkins inside the center of each one. This totem symbolizes the simple, natural beauty of the forest in autumn. It's a fantastic recycled materials garden crafts project, repurposing wreaths in a creative and unexpected way to add a touch of natural elegance to your garden. (20) Vintage Window Sculpture. Vintage window and leaf sculpture. Frame the beauty of your garden. Take an old Pottery Barn vintage window frame and attach it to a sturdy stake. Weave colorful autumn leaves and bittersweet vines through the panes. This sculpture represents a window to the beauty of the season. It is a stunning DIY garden decor for small spaces idea, as it provides an architectural element that adds visual interest without being bulky, creating a truly artistic piece. Vintage window and light sculpture. Let's make that window glow. Use the same window frame and wrap it with a string of tiny LED lights. Hang it on a garden wall or fence. This piece symbolizes the light of a home and the warmth of the season. This is a magical garden lighting ideas for ambience project that transforms a simple salvage piece into a glowing ethereal display that makes your garden feel cozy and enchanting on a crisp autumn evening. And there you have it, folks. 20 jaw-dropping themes and over 40 brilliant concepts to transform your garden this fall. We've shown you how to take simple items and a little bit of creativity to create stunning high-end looks. But before you run off, let's get down to the brass tacks. Coming up next, we're going to break down exactly what you'll need, from the essential materials to the tools, and give you a detailed step-by-step guide to making these magnificent sculptures yourself. Materials and products. To create these masterpieces, you'll need a mix of repurposed and natural elements. Start with core items from Pottery Barn, such as their classic metal lanterns, decorative wreaths, galvanized buckets, glass jars, and old wooden frames. Then gather natural materials like pumpkins, gourds, corn husks, pine cones, birch logs, dried branches, and bittersweet vines. You'll also need strong adhesive, rustic twine, fine wire, and some zip ties. To add that magical sparkle, grab a few sets of outdoor LED lights or solar-powered fairy lights. The best part about these DIY garden hacks is that you can often use what you already have or find in nature, making this a truly sustainable gardening tips project. Equipment and tools. Don't worry, you won't need a whole workshop for this. A good pair of gardening gloves will protect your hands, and wire cutters and sharp scissors are essential for cutting twine and wire. A reliable glue gun and strong, all-weather adhesive will be your best friend for securing everything in place. For projects involving wood, a cordless drill with a variety of bit sizes will be necessary. A small saw might be handy for cutting branches, and a good pair of pliers will help you shape and bend wire. These simple tools are all you need to create a magnificent outdoor living space transformation that will last all season. Preparation and steps. The first step is always preparation. Gather all your materials and tools in one central location. Sort your natural elements and clean any Pottery Barn items you're repurposing. Next, assemble your base. For the totem and pillar sculptures, you'll stack and secure jars, buckets, or wreaths on a central support pole using adhesive or a drill for stability. Then comes the fun part, adding the decorative elements. Use wire cutters, twine, and your glue gun to carefully attach each piece. Finally, take a moment to admire your work, check that everything is secure, and place your stunning new sculpture in its spot in the garden. This meticulous process ensures your backyard makeover on a budget is a resounding success. So, what did you think? If you loved these genius fall garden hacks, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Let us know in the comments which idea you're going to try first, or share your own brilliant ideas. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our creative community. We've got so many more amazing projects coming your way. Thanks for watching, and happy fall decorating.
Casadoro.